This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, meth charges put Princeton man behind bars, Greater Jasper High School going virtual, and your COVID-19 update. Kurt Guksa will be in with sports. On our Monday with the Mayor segment, we speak with Lagodi Mayor Noel Hardy. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. A Princeton man was arrested on meth and resisting arrest charges. Friday night, troopers with the Indiana State Police were patrolling I-64 when they noticed a car traveling in the passing lane. The trooper attempted a traffic stop for failing to move over into the driving lane, but the driver, later identified as 21-year-old Colin Gibson, continued to travel in the passing lane, eventually disregarding a stoplight and headed west on US 41. The officer soon saw Gibson throw a plastic bag out the window and kept driving away from the officer. Eventually, Gibson crashed into a ditch north of State Road 168 when he went too fast turning onto it. Gibson was then arrested without incident. Officers found 3 grams of methamphetamine and a small amount of synthetic marijuana. Gibson was also showing signs of impairment, so officers took him to Gibson General Hospital where he tested positive for meth and marijuana. Gibson was taken to Gibson County Jail and was charged with a Class 6 felony count of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle, a Class 6 felony count of possession of methamphetamine, a Class 6 felony count of obstruction of justice, a Class A misdemeanor count of operating a vehicle while intoxicated, a Class A misdemeanor count of possession of a synthetic or look-alike drug, and a Class C misdemeanor count of possession of paraphernalia. Firefighters in Schnellville had a late night Sunday. Just before 11:30 p.m., a 20-by-20 utility shed owned by Scott Bolden caught fire. When firefighters arrived, the shed was completely engulfed. The fire was knocked down in 5 minutes. The building is a total loss. Lawnmowers, firewood, and other things were inside the shed. A wood stove was in operation when the fire started. No official cause was determined. The only trend in Indiana's coronavirus numbers is that there doesn't appear to be a trend. The State Department of Health yesterday reported just over 6,000 new positives and 37 new deaths. Indiana's 7-day positivity rate is just under 13%, but there is no real movement. Indiana's cases are not increasing or falling, and there is no large change in positivity. Indiana's coronavirus numbers appear to be steadily climbing. Hundreds of new COVID-19 cases were confirmed over the weekend in DuBois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 110 new cases on Saturday, 98 cases on Sunday, and 24 additional cases were reported on Monday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 3,434 deaths since the pandemic began in March. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 18.9%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. The best way to protect yourself and others around you is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to mask up. Some grades at Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools are going virtual this week. All 9th through 12th grade students will attend school online from Tuesday, December 15th to Friday, December 18th. Students will return to in-person learning on Monday, January 4th after Christmas break. Pre-K through 8th grade students will continue daily in-person learning. All students are expected to virtually attend their regular class periods from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. for direct instruction supervision from their teachers. Students are expected to log in at the start of each class period, actively participate, and are responsible for completing all of their assignments and assessments. You will be contacted by a teacher of record if your child has a special circumstance that limits his or her ability to learn virtually. Please contact your child's principal if you have problems with connecting to the internet. Students who attend CTE classes at other schools will continue attending those programs at their scheduled times. Bus transportation will continue to operate. Lunch and breakfast will be available for pickup at Jasper High School from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Each meal will have that day's hot lunch and breakfast for the next day. Due to recent USDA waivers, all meals to enrolled students are currently free and pre-registration is required. A registration form link is posted on the Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools Facebook page. Students do not need to be present to pick up meals. If your student is a virtual learner temporarily, they will no longer be eligible for this pickup service once in-person learning resumes at their school. You can end meal pickup at any time. Please contact Kay Sherman at gjcs.k12.in.us if you wish to end meal pickup. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 5,050 new cases of COVID-19 and 35 additional deaths on Monday afternoon. The Hoosier State has now recorded 430,401 positive cases and 6,530 deaths since the onset of the pandemic in March. The numbers for our viewing area are as follows. Starting off in Dubois County with 3,400 cases, 34 deaths. Pike reporting 716 cases and 22 deaths. Spencer, 1,138 cases and 10 deaths. Perry County reporting 1,018 cases and 21 deaths. Martin, 488 cases, 8 deaths. Davies, 2,012 cases, 60 deaths. Orange, 963 cases, 28 deaths. Knox County reporting 2,530 cases and 32 deaths. Crawford, 486 cases, 6 deaths. Posey, 1,580 cases, 22 deaths. Lawrence with 2,577 cases, 56 deaths. Gibson reporting 2,603 cases and 45 deaths. Warwick, 4,313 cases, 78 deaths. And Vanderburgh County is reporting 12,806 cases with 157 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to coronavirus.in.gov. Despite COVID-19 taking a toll throughout the world, the American Red Cross is still looking for people to donate blood. Besides giving blood for normal reasons, the Red Cross is testing all blood donations for COVID-19 antibodies, which helps provide insight to donors concerning possible prior exposure to this virus. Donors can expect to receive the results of their antibody test within 1 to 2 weeks through the Red Cross Blood Donor app or on the donor portal at redcrossblood.org. As part of this effort, plasma from whole blood donations that test positive for COVID-19 antibodies may now help current coronavirus patients in need of convalescent plasma. If you are interested in giving blood, use the Red Cross Blood Donor app, visit redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767. Local blood drives include Wednesday, December 16th at Jasper Moose Lodge in Jasper from 1 to 7 p.m., Bethel Christian Center in Rockport from 1 to 6 p.m., Friday, December 18th at First Mennonite Church in Montgomery from 2 to 7:30 p.m., Sunday, December 20th at the KFC Hall in St. Henry from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., Tuesday, December 22nd at German American Bank in Tell City from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and at Shurgin Center in Tell City from 2 to 7 p.m., Wednesday, December 23rd at the Tell City Walmart from 12 to 4 p.m., Christmas Eve at the Simon J. Graber Complex in Odin from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Saturday, December 26th at Birdseye Fire Department in Birdseye from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., Monday, December 28th at American Legion Hall in Ferdinand from 2 to 7 p.m., and Wednesday, December 30th at Free Methodist Church in Washington from 2 to 7 p.m. Jasper residents have about a week and a half to rake their leaves to the curb for bulk pickup. The Jasper Street Department will conclude its bulk leaf collection the week of December 21st. The final day for leaf pickup is Wednesday, December 23rd. The Street Department will be closed for Christmas on December 24th and 25th. Starting Monday, December 28th, all leaves must be bagged or in containers and be placed curbside for collection. The City of Huntingburg Street Department will pick up loose leaf piles for Huntingburg residents for the final time on Friday, December 18th. Leaves must be collected and placed near the curb so equipment can reach them. To ensure leaves are collected, please call the Huntingburg Street Department at 812-683-4122 with your street address by Thursday, December 17th. If residents have leaves to discard after December 18th, there are two options. Leaves can either be placed in trash bags along the curb for the street department to pick up, or residents may haul leaves to the limb yard, located at 1103 East 1st Street, at any time. For the pickup option, residents must call the Huntingburg Street Department at 812-683-4122. Now stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on WJTS News.